All right, here we go. Thanks so much for coming out, everyone. This is the first video of many to come that shows the packs I'll be opening for the day. I've got, I don't even know how many packs are in that box. I will do a count at some point, but I've got them split up. Play boosters, play boosters. These two slots will be for either Masters Horizons packs, and the remaining three will be either um, collector boosters. At some point, I'll start throwing in the pre-cons as well, and I'll try not to get any doubles, just so we can get a nice, good session. I'm going to examine every card, just give you some of my thoughts on it, and we'll take it from there. I don't pretend to know everything about Magic. I've played it for a long time. I obviously love the game. Busting packs has always been one of my favorite things. So let's get in it together. And before we start, wanted to thank the Ramaking. If anyone here is in food service at all, go to ramaking.com. Check that bad boy out. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, here we go. So we're going to start off with Duskmorn. Get this going. Right. You guys have anything you do with the old packs, like all the vinyl packs? I've busted so many packs recently. Part of me wants to do something with it, but drop in the comments if you guys do anything cool with those. So I'm just going to go right through the pack. I don't do the fancy see what's rare. But I do love the art series since they started doing these. I'm a big fan of all of the art cards. Love them, love them, love them, love them. See, we got a cracked skull foil. Oh wow, look at that mountain. That's awesome. Jeez, that's really cool. I love these lands anymore. I mean, part of the allure of the Magic is the artwork, and the lands anymore are just going crazy. Oh, sorry for that little jolt as we're working things out here. Okay, Mountain, Leyline of Resonance. Leyline cards, those are pretty sweet. Start off like miracle cards and traps. You know, I like all of those cards that rely on the instance. So if you start off with this in your hand, you can put it right on the battlefield. It's pretty awesome. Coordinated clobbering, tap one or more creature. So yeah, I probably won't go through every card. I'll just check it out, do some. If I see anything that kind of sticks out to the way I like to play or cards I particularly like, I'll point it out. But we'll try to, just so these aren't like 30-minute videos. Attack in the box, that's funny. Orphans of the Wheat. Wildfire. Wicker. Yeah, there's the one, say 5 times fast. You know, I'm just getting back into Magic for about 2 years now after a long break, and just seeing all of the different abilities. It's crazy. I mean, you build a deck on any single ability, and just seeing what's all available now is pretty sweet. Decks I run right now, I've got an Infect deck. I know I'm the person nobody likes playing against, but I do love the Infect mechanic. And then I did get suckered into that Dogs and Cats secret lair, which I may have one of my cats join me for a later video, but just starting out, I didn't think it'd be I thought it'd be too much. Love these cards that have 2 options on one card and a room. So this one's new to me. I've not opened any Duskmorn yet, but there's an enchantment room. You may cast either half. That door unlocks on the battlefield as a sorcery. You may pay the mana cost of a locked door to unlock it. That's sweet. So you get a spell, and then you have the ability to unlock the door to get another spell or ability. Just gives you a lot more flexibility in each deck, like the signets and the charms. I love a card that has like try this or this or this. Just makes it better. Spirits, I don't really play spirits, so I kind of bypass those. I'm sure there's sweet spirit decks, but I just haven't gotten into it. More runes, cool. Love the rooms. No, definitely. Terramorphic Expanse. Is that how you pronounce that? You guys ever seen this card? I don't know. Looks pretty sweet. What does it do? Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Of course, I'm joking. Um, Add it to the many thousands of other have. And that's awesome. For all the Shining fans, check that out. Unsettling Twins. That is a keeper just for the artwork. Again, artwork. Scorching Dragonfire. That would go well with the dragon deck just to stay with the theme. So instead of like a lightning bolt or something else, keep it all in the theme. All right. So first pack down, pick up the pace a little bit. I've not opened any foundations yet. See what we get out of this. Goblin token. Nice. Nice little Salt Swiftwater Cliffs duel. I mean, comes into play tapped, but I mean, they're useful. Rat Otter. So foundations. Must be mixed with Bloomburrow, I assume. That's pretty cool. I did like Bloomburrow a lot. That was fun. Ooh, check this out. Big worm. A worm deck would be fun. It's a mythic too. It's a 7/7 cast from the graveyard. So awesome. Good. Let's bounce back. Well, that's awesome. Painful Quandary. I don't know if I've seen that one. It's probably an old card. Whenever opponent casts a spell, player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. That's just fun. People love you for that, I'm sure. But you're playing to win, not to make friends. Well, maybe you are. What do I know? Struck at midnight. That's fun. So that's a destroy permanent. So destroying a permanent or getting rid of a card where the creature's owner or permanent's owner adds a creature in its place. I always try to find cards that don't do that. I'm probably wrong for some basic reason. Why am I wrong? What should I be doing with those? Aetherize. That's a sweet card. Love that. That's definitely keeping on that. Grappling. I almost thought that's a grappling kitten. Grappling Kraken. Anyone run in like a Leviathan Kraken deck? Those look pretty cool. Squalid Rallier. Standard white 3/4 with it's not bad. It's got a built-in scry ability for 4, just to cycle through your deck. That's pretty sweet. Vampire Soul Caller. So everyone's got vampire decks. I haven't built one yet, but I'm kind of, keep an eye on all my vampires. I haven't pulled an Edgar yet. Maybe we'll get one in one of these packs. But vampire deck seems like a fun tribe. That's pretty cool. So you got a Flash Soldier here with a built-in sacrifice to destroy target artifact or enchantment. It's hard to put a card in your deck that doesn't have like another built-in ability. Target creature gains haste. It's dwarf tap. Healer's Hawk. That's a 1/1 flying lifelink. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, 1/1 for 1 and lifelink. I mean, you're getting a lot for that. Is that a bird? But a bird deck. Who runs a bird deck? I do. Fleeting Distraction. I love any card that is a 1-drop. It does anything, and the second thing it does is draw a card. I like throwing those in there just for having a simple 1-drop draw. Elf Ranger. Elf decks are good. Elf decks are great. So that's pretty cool. Got some good foundation cards out of that. I know that, or I don't know, but I had heard that set wasn't super huge or valuable. But, I mean, you get some staples in the decks, and it's always fun. Arr. Okay. Big tough guy can't open a pack of cards. Look at that. There we go. Try not to tear it too much. Okay. Again, what do you guys do with these? Anything at all? Or should I just throw them all away? Okay. Thropter. That's cool. I don't know if I have a Thropter token. Sweet. Oh, hey, looking backwards. Okay, our card. Badass. Looks like a Eldrazi type creature, but I'm not sure exactly which one it is. I'm sure it's referring to something. All right, Foil Swamp. That's pretty. Third Path Savant. Wizard deck. Who runs a wizard deck? At the there's a lot of cool abilities with wizards. Scatter ray, counter target artifact, unless they pay for something. Weak stone subjugation. Ba, 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 ba. Chance can't. Okay, so it's put something in a cage basically. Survivors of Corleos. First strike. Wow. Okay, so it's a one drop, first strike, 1/1, and it's got a ability. And when it's in the graveyard, you can strike too. So I mean, it's a human soldier. I'm sure people aren't rushing to put that in the deck. That's not bad. All right. Everyone's favorite symbol, the Pyrexia symbol, dreams of steel and oil. Love that. It's a good one. Evangel. Yeah. Evangel of Synthesis, Phyrexian Human Cleric. Human decks, do they all combine Phyrexian and regular humans? Or do you try to keep it all in the same theme? Decks I'm building anymore. Before, like when I used to play, I would definitely do a lot of like, let's just play to win. But now, man, and now I'm just playing EDH, and it's so much more fun just to build a deck around a theme and see how true you can stay to that theme with your cards. Like I was talking about with that dragon fire spell before, a nice 3 damage, just a nice addition to a dragon deck, just keeping the theme. All right, back to it. War Phyrexian. What is it? Okay, so yeah, the set Brothers War, that did have a lot of Phyrexian. I love it. Disciples of Gix. Human Phyrexian. That's all right. Oh, wait, hold up. When he enters, search for up to 3 artifact cards, put them in your graveyard, then shuffle. So, a built-in tutor, and then recycle them for your graveyard somehow. Goblins, everyone. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we got a 2-drop, first strike, trample, goblin. So this guy does damage when an artifact comes into play, and he gets +X+0 each at the end of each turn. Or until the end of the turn. Sorry, I can't speak today. That's sweet. I like goblins. Door to Nothingness. Bam, bam, bam. That's a cool card. I've seen this one before. Hard to get all that mana, but you lose. I mean, who plays that? I mean, that would suck. Oh, there's Urza. Cool. We got Urza out of the Brothers War deck. Gotta love that. Cool. That's worth building a artifact deck around. And Disfigure. That's fun. That's a good Disfigure card. And it's pretty valuable. I'm not valuable. I honestly don't know a lot of the value of cards. So if I pull something crazy, awesome, be sure to tell me in the comments. But I like the versatility of that. One drop, -2, -2. Kamigawa, badass set. Really cool set. I didn't like it at first thought coming back into it. At Murders at Karlov, I was looking at all of the other sets and coming across that one. At first, I didn't like it, but man, the more I open and just see the cards of it, the more I like it. So let's dig in. Got the art card. Definitely plan on completing a full art set of each set that has them. I just think they're fantastic. I mean, it's badass. Okay, here we go. Come into play tab duel. Not bad. Okay, enchantment creature, human samurai. Not bad. Nothing great. Another human samurai for a 3-drop. Text alone, so nothing great. Silver for a master rat ninja. It's not bad. Ninjutsu. Okay, so here's a great global card. This one's worth having. If you have a ninja deck, because ninjutsu abilities, you actually cost 1 less to activate. And it's got a global +1/+1 to ninja and rogue creatures. So that is pretty good. Clawing Torment. I heard of that. Oh, fun. So, wow, that's not bad. So for 1 black, enchanted creature gets -1/-1 and can't block, and then hits you for 1 every turn. Not bad. Nezumu Blade Blesser. Death Touch with the artifact, has Menace, and Enchantment. That's not bad. Okay, Samurais and Ninjas. It's not bad. That'd be a fun deck. Kami. I like these Kami cards. Kami and Terrible Secrets. You control. Okay, so it's another spirit card again. I don't play spirits yet. Fox Samurai. When they attack alone, they get lifelink. Sacrifice it. Someone else gets indestructible for a 2-drop. Not bad. Definitely would be good at the Samurai deck. Tempered in Solitude. The creature attacks alone, exile the top card of your library. So yeah, it's hard to play cards that when it attacks alone, because usually there's a lot of people. Fall of the Lord Honda. Exile creature. Each player gains control of all permanents they own. Okay. Exile Saga. Return to the battlefield. Transform. Oh, it's a transformer. Defender. There's a lot going on. So I'm sure there'd be some fun ways to play this with each player gains control of all permanents they own. That's a weird thing. And weird things usually have nice little abilities. Hey, Planeswalker, Kyoto. Love it. I do collect Planeswalkers of themselves just because I think they're cool. Um, so yeah, I do have this one. Now I do. Mirror box. This one looks sweet. Legends rule. Okay. Does not apply to. Okay, so you can have copies of Legends. Hmm, interesting. And the Spirit. All right, Edge of Eternities. Okay, so I have been collecting this since EOE came out, and I've not opened any, but I think it's going to be my favorite set because I love sci-fi stuff, and it's just so unique looking. Love the planet, so let's get into it. I've not seen any of these. So a light jammer, okay. So Expo jammer, D&D. Love it. Flash, equipment editors, target, it's hatch proof, gets +1/+2. It's so expensive for what it does. Starfighter pilot, oh, that's cool. This artwork is badass. Surveil. Okay, so just put the top card of your library in your graveyard if you wish. Okay, so Surveil, a lot of fetching out of the graveyard is what you don't look at. I do like the little logo for Edge of Eternities also. It's pretty cool. All right, Beast. 4/4 Beast. For 4, I'll play it. Orbital Plunge. Oh, that's cool. For 4, does 6 damage to target creature. If excess damage was dealt this way, create a lander token. Okay, sacrifice a token, search for, man, that's a lot going on. So damage a creature, and then you get put a land card. Oh, land card. Got it. Beamsaw Protector, Human Artificer. So a lot of humans. Okay, another lander token. So landers must be pretty common in this deck or in this set. Depressurize, that's cool. -3, -0. The creature's power is 3 less destroyed. Oh, that's cool. So a way to kill a creature by bringing its power to 0. Interesting. I wonder if that's got any cool workarounds. Equipment. I like equipment. This equipment is attached to. Okay, so just pull it out and attach it. That's sweet. Huh. But when it comes down to it, you gotta pay 5 to put it. Still, it's not dumb. Seeing rip. This champion enters exile, target not land, and the paladin. So okay, so it gets rid of a small 2-drop permanent. Oh, just enchantment. That's all right. Cerebral download, surveil X, where X is the number of artifacts, then draw 3. Huh. Okay, so I look at all the top of the cards, put some away, and then draw 3. That's pretty good. I like that. Hyperblade and such cool. Okay, it's +3/+1. Void at the beginning of your end step. If a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn, attach this to target creature. Okay, so warping is something that's done, and avoid is a new thing. That's not bad. Breeding pool. Nice. That's a fucking good card. Like that. Sorry, I won't cuss. That is a great card. Love that. And a planet. Whoa. Okay, this looks awesome. So it's a land planet, and there's tapped. That sucks. Why do they want me tapped? Okay, great. So for station, put a charge point equals its power. So you gotta tap it. So it's like a vehicle. For 12 plus. Yikes. Then pay for, then tap it. Create token. That's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control. Acceptance legible. Looks awesome. Plant beast. Love plants. The spell costs 2 less if your opponents have 3 or more creatures. Cool. That's a big one. Pretty island. And there's the lander. Nice. Okay. I have been wanting to open these for a while too. Zendikar. Here we go. Highland Berserker. Nice. Allies. That was a big thing back in the day. Ally cards. Well, not a big thing, but it was a thing. Landfall for adventuring gear when it comes out. Creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. But I won't do it. Human warrior ally. When it play may put a counter. Probably won't play that one. Soaring Sea Cliff. Tons of those. Core Sanctifier. Core is a cool race. When it enters the battlefield, kick, you can destroy artifact or enchantment. Okay, and that's a cheap kicker. It's not bad if you're playing core. Bog Tatters. Who plays non-basic, or who plays basic landwalk still? Slaughter Cry. Creature gains +3 and first strike. It's not bad. East Hunts. So, scrying and looking for beast cards. Core Outfitter. When it enters the battlefield, attach equipment to target creature. Yeah, that's one that goes in the artifact or in the equipment deck. Sight Tiger. I was actually just looking at this one to put it in my cats and dogs deck, but I didn't like the idea of sacrificing a land. Um, yeah, I don't know. I left it out. Merfolk Wayfinder. I do like Merfolk. I have thought about building a tribal Merfolk deck in the style of like Lovecraft or something. I thought that'd be kind of fun. Fun to play. Put all islands. Okay, so reveal top 3 and put islands in your hand. Search for basic land card to put it on the battlefield tapped. That's pretty good, but it costs 4. Yeah, Beetle Trap. If an opponent gain life this turn, you pay. Ooh, see trap cards. Love trap cards. So waiting for the right time to strike, and you pay a minuscule amount for a big effect. So instead of 7, you pay 1. If an opponent gained life, target player loses 5 life and you gain 5. So it's not huge, but it's a 10-point sway, and it's a heck of a deal. Luminarch Ascension. Yeah, angel building. So basically, with this, you're going to put a counter at the end of each opponent's end step. And then when you have 4 counters on it, you pay 2 and you get a 4/4 angel. That's pretty good for angels. Oh, yeah. Remember when these were just the hottest thing ever? Just all the freaking, the, yeah, these over or the border, were they borderless foil? Full art lands from the Zendikar block. Those were, God, those used to be expensive. Now, are they worth anything at all? I still love them. All right. Strixhaven. Have not opened any of this. That's fun. The hell is that? Okay. Expanded. Oh, lessons. Lessons are cool. Oh, lesson learned. That's a good mechanic, allowing you to pull a card from outside the game into your hand. That's I should keep those. Make your mark. Mark your make. Target gains +1/+0. A creature dies. Create a spirit. Vigilance. Menace. 4/4 for 5. I won't. Illustrious Historian. Blade Historian is pretty good. Let's illustrate. Let's do it. It's just a 2/1 and exile for another spirit. So a lot of spirits in Strixhaven. Excavated Wall. Don't really use walls that much. Tome Shredder Wolf. Exile to put a counter. This is Zimon. Quandrix Prodigy. A human wizard. Put a land card onto the battlefield. Draw a card. If you control 8, oh, that's pretty good. So if, late in the game, if you have 8 or more land, pay 4, and you draw 2 cards. Yeah, it's not good though. Decisive Denial. Target creature you control fights when you don't, or counter spell. Love it. Great card. So creature removal or counter. Love it. Exponential growth. Oh, dude. That is awesome. I've not seen that before. So until end of turn, double target creature's power X times 4. So if I want to double it 3 times, that's a lot. That's too much for what it does. Cool. Dave Judgment. That's a sweet ass one. Love that. I don't have this one. So that is a great when you wipe. It's a cheap one too. It just does creatures. And you don't exile them, you just destroy them, but it's definitely a classic and it's really cool art, very pretty. Okay, unwilling ingredients. That's good. It's just the foil and what's okay, so this is affinity for artifacts. Brood Star. Jesus. Cost 10. Okay, so it's equal to the number of artifacts. I mean, with artifacts now, as tokens almost, I could see that getting pretty big, but you can also get rid of that any number of ways. Okay, we're opening up the Theros gods. I did like this block a lot. I like Theros a lot back in the day. Okay, so we have Minotaur. Just a 2/2 haste. Chosen by Helioid. Draw a card and target creature gets 0/2. Shredding Winds. 3 drop, does 7 damage to a flyer. There's a red Minotaur, but you got to use black to regenerate it. Agent Variety. Ooh, okay. So one that can't be blocked. I always thought it's not cards like that. It's cards that can't be blocked. Here's a Merfolk that costs obviously blue, but takes red to. Oh, you have to sacrifice it. Does 2 damage, and it kind of sucks. Spark Jolt for 1. Okay, does 1 damage to anything in Scry. Okay, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. It's control against spoil item. So when you do stuff like that, do you when it's controller gains or it's controller puts whatever in play? Do you do that to yourself so you can get that? I mean, I don't know. Can you exile it like you attack and then you exile it after it dies and then you gain 4 life? I mean, I guess that would be good, but I don't know. Scourge Mark. Draw a card, a black draw, okay, so not too common. But it is a comic. Artisan's Sorrow. Destroy target artifact enchantment and then subscribe to for 4? Pass. Triton Tectors. Okay, so pick 2 creatures. They each get +0/3. And then the end of combat, tap each creature that was blocked. And they don't untap. That's actually pretty good. So you boost up your blockers, and then the creatures they block don't untap. Insatiable Harpy. For 4/2/2. I mean, it's not bad. I probably wouldn't play this. Not bad. Here's a Night Howler. Bestow. So it's enchantment, creature, horror. It gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures in all graveyards. Oh, wow. Playing 3 people late in the game, that could be freaking huge for a 3 drop. Yoked Oaks. Ox. Silly. Yeah, that's my thing. So that's pretty cool. I haven't opened Theros in a while. Okay, so I got half a box of this like a year ago at one of my local game stores. Um, I am from, yeah, so he had half a box of it. I just got all of it. So here we go. Scars of Miradon. This is a cool set. Volshok Replica. So it's a artifact for 3. It's a 3/1, and then it's sacrificed to do 3 damage to target player. Not great. Blight Mamba is a great blocker. Plus, it's one of my infect babies. I've run with this one many times. Another replica. Sacrifice it and prevent all damage from a source of choice with Yellow's turn. For 3, though. It's not great. Arrest. This is a good. It's pretty good. If you can't destroy, or it's good for a Planewalker. Enchanted creature can attack, or well, it's not a creature. 2 difficult cards. I've seen Arrest used before. Seize the initiative. For 1, you have +1/+1 and first strike. So it's a good surprise. Untamed Might. Gains +X/+X until end of turn. See, that's pretty good. Like just instant you slip something by all the blockers, and then all of a sudden you spend 5 and it's gets +4/+4 all of a sudden. That's pretty nice. Bladed Pinions. Equipped creature has flying and first strike. 2 drop, 2 to equipped. It's not bad actually. It's not bad. Oxtida Daredevil. It's a goblin artificer. Sacrifice an artifact, and this gets haste. Not a great goblin. Golden Urn. Okay. Yeah, okay. I've seen this one before. So at the beginning of your upkeep, put a counter on it, sacrifice it, gain life equals to the number of counters. Infiltration Lens. Here we go. Whenever equipped creature becomes blocked by a creature, you may draw 2 cards. Equipped for 1? Wow. That's sweet. I like that card. Slice in Twain. Destroy target artifact or enchantment for 4 and draw a card. It's a great card. Didn't get rid of everything, but it's pretty good. And you get the bonus draw a card. Gladian Mirror. That's good. I don't have this one. It's a nice little mana ramp, especially if you're in a mirror deck. Ooh, here we go. Dark Slick Shores. There's my gold. So it's pretty. These are pretty good. It comes into play tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. So I like it when it doesn't include basic land text and just says lands. And then we got an island. Oh, cool. My how do you say foil? Is Solution, the classic 5-drop artifact that untaps for a blue. And I got another infect token. Love those. So that was pretty cool. I like that Lens of Filtration. I'm definitely gonna run with that. That was pretty cool. All right. I don't think I've opened any Final Fantasy. I have opened a couple packs here and there. I mean, collecting all this, I got to open some, but it was like maybe four, four packs, maybe. I think one of them was a Final Fantasy. I think I got Spider-Man, but I definitely didn't open any of like Edge of Eternities because I really wanted to see that firsthand. So, here we go with Final Fantasy Human Wizard. A lot of Human Wizard. Maybe I need to look at a Human Wizard deck. They're not great, but maybe when you put them all together, they equal some cool stuff. Now, I wasn't a huge Final Fantasy fan. I did play it, a couple of them. It was fun. I mean, it wasn't my everything. Definitely enjoyed it. Um, and I'm glad that, it brought so many people to the game. It's fun. This creature enters mill 3 and gain 3 life. Pass on that. Hey, a chocobo! Isn't this the card that everyone wants? The chocobo? No, it's the fat chocobo. No, I love it already because it's a fat chocobo. Create a 2/2 green bird. You're a bird. Whenever a land enters, okay. Kerplunk. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. A pleasingly plump summon. It's funny. Um, I mean, that's a fun card. Sages no loose. So I'll select when this. Oh, this is equipment. Okay, when this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero and attach. Yeah, okay. Okay, so when it attacks untap target creature, could be good, I guess. Okay, human artificer, a weapons vendor. This should be good. When a creature enters combat, if it you control a you pay one, attach that equipment. That's awesome. So whenever a creature enters, draw a card. Oh, when this creature enters, draw a card. I'm all over the place. Sorry, folks. Good for a red white equipment deck, which I plan on making. Haste magic. Target creature gains haste. Um, that's this. Target creature +3/+1 gains haste. Okay. So target creature gets 3/1 and then haste, and then you get to exile top card of your library, which you may play. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, a good bonus, surprise attack, and added benefit of an extra draw. That's a cool looking card. That's a really cool looking card. Laughing Mad. This is as an additional cost to pay this, cast the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. I don't know how many times this card has been remade. Actually, Prince of Dalmasca. When Ashley attached up to the top 5 cards, may reveal an artifact, put them into your hand, the rest of the bottle. So if you're an artifact player, you had sandstorm. No, it's sandworm. 5/4 haste. When the creature enters, destroy target land. I love that. It's controlling my search, put it in land. Don't love that. So you can destroy land, and then they find the land and put it into play. Yeah, pass. Demon Wall. So it's Defender and Menace. That's interesting. Okay, put 2 counters on this creature. That's not bad. As long as this creature has a counter on it, it can attack as though it did not have Defender. It does not say what kind of counter, and it gives the ability to put a counter on it here. So, actually, it's pretty good. If you can get it on to play and put any kind of counter on it, gives you a 3/3 Menace for 2. Summon Titan. Okay, mill 5 cards. Return all link cards from your graveyard. Okay. Till end of turn, another target creature gains X, where X is the number of lands. That's okay. Oh, wait. So the saga is. I'm confused. So are these sagas? Or are these creatures? Or can you do both? I'd love it if you could do both. And 5 for a 7/7 reach trample is cheap, right? Ooh, this looks cool. Xenos Young Galvus. My first friend. Xenos Ye Galvus enters. Choose a creature and final control stand of turn other creatures other than get -2/-2. Let's say 8/8 above it. Oh, damn. 8/8 dragon. This card's got to be good. Love it. Okay, so the reinforcements. I think I got this in the beginning of the. Nice one. That's a pretty plane. And a hero token. That's cool. So that will complete the 10 packs of play boosters. Now we're going to go to um, Horizon/Masters packs. That was the goal to get. Oh, cool. Actually, don't have any of these. Was the goal to get whole sleeve, whole thing of just Masters and Boost and Masters and Horizons. So I love the mix. Okay, Human Knight, 5-drop for 3/4 for 5. Look at the top 6. Reveal artifact or enchantment. Put them into your hand. Pass. Eldrazi. Who doesn't love Eldrazi? Kicker. It's not bad. 5/3 if it's kicked. Electrozoa. Who plays energy? Energy counter deck. I am interested because I don't know anything about it. Wondering what the main cards or what are the main cards in an energy deck? Like what kind of mechanics am I looking for? I'm setting them all aside. I do like it just because it's different, and I don't think a lot of people play against it, so it'd be fun to play against. Uh, this is nothing special. It's a flying flash. Huh? It's not flying flash. It's flying fish. Okay. Temperamental ooze log. Okay, that reminds me of a Monty Python joke. So for 4/4 it's a 4/4 and it costs 4. So it's 4/4/4/4. Um, or you can adapt it. Modified creatures control have trample. I don't play modified creatures. I don't have anything built for that. So here's a vampire, dream drinker, lifelink, adapt. It gains menace if it gets 1/1 counters. Cranial ram. Here we go. Living weapon, but it gets plus X+1, where X the number of artifacts. And it's a red black for and equips for 2. It's not bad. Metastatic Evangel. I play with this in my Infect deck. I have Atraxa and I have a lot of Proliferate. So everything I do proliferates pretty much. So the goal is to just get you 1 counter and then just proliferate the heck out of it. Kozliak. That's a good sign. Maybe we get some more Kozliak in this deck or in this pack. Here's the Kozliak's Unsealing. It's enchantment for 3. You cast a creature spell. Oh, cool. I love it. So when you cast high value 4, 5, or 6, create 2 Eldrazi spawn. Ooh, and when you cast 1/7 or greater, you draw 3 cards. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. This is a great for the Eldrazi deck. Undo Not Master. Okay, so it's got an adventure and a summon. It's pretty cool for 4, though. Probably pass on that one. Stomp. Oh, one of the lands. Okay. Enters 10/4. Target creature control deals damage equal to the target creature. So fight or a steps down. It's pretty good. To get a land or a fight card. I think both can be pretty friggin' helpful at time. Ooh, nice. Estrid's Invocation. You may have enter the battlefield as a copy of an enchantment you control, except it has the makes those. Okay. So this comes into play as a copy, but you can recycle it every turn. That's pretty sweet. Seeing this 6. This is Tree Folk. Yeah, I like Tree Folk. Anyone have a Tree Folk deck? There's that Void Pouncer. Ooh, that's a very pretty island. And that's a cool treasure. Cool. Ooh, I haven't opened up these in a while. So we are on to Commander Masters. Bam. How do we do it? Like this. Ooh, shit. That is a nasty token. Okay. First card is a legendary. Love that. Well, I'm probably looking at it backwards. Air creature. Opponent controls attacks. If you're a defending player, create a 3/3. Wow. That's not bad. So it's a 5/4 ogre, and unless the attacker pays 3, you get a 3/3 red ogre every time they attack. Here we go. Evacuation 5. Oh, that's great. And that is a wipe, uh, board wipe for creatures in blue. Ooh, snow snake. I'm a snake. Ran Frostfang. 5 drop. It's 2/6. Attacking creatures have death touch. And whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, draw a card. That's fantastic. Oh, I love this guy. Heartless Hidsugu. That'd be cool if this guy was a ninja instead of a shaman. Would probably fit well with the Kamigawas, but I used to have this, don't anymore, but now I do. I forgot. Yeah, this is set mass. So literally, so many things can be another legendary. This man, I love these Commander Masters packs. Another target creature with power can't be blocked. Okay, discard your hand. Creature power 2 deals. Okay, there's a lot going on with that one. So if you're playing red, maybe Goblin. Well, if you're playing Goblin, don't put a human in your deck. Path to Exile. Exile target creature. Its controller may search their library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped. So if you're looking for a land, I guess you've got some token creatures or something you could sacrifice. Might be. Or, I mean, obviously getting rid of your opponent's stuff. Return to Dust is a great card. Right? I've seen this before. Exile, if you cast this during your main phase of exile. Oh, exile too. That's great. So basically, if you cast this as a sorcery during your main phase, you can exile 2 artifacts or enchantments. So 4. That's pretty good. Okay, Vampire Soldier. I'm saying let's sacrifice this, or sacrifice another creature. Legion Vanguard Explorers. That's pretty good. It's a 2/2/4/2 Rock Chandler Fungus. I would like to build a fungus ooze deck. So I think all the oozes really have a lot of power to them. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. You control dies. Not just a creature. Palace Sentinels. Okay, here's a card that makes you the monarch. Could be useful. Just depends on what you're playing. Ogre Pirates. Okay, so the pirate players, when this, there's another monarch card. Okay, those are keepers, just because I want to make you find some way that you can make Monarch, cool, not cool, but win games. 2 cards right there. Fall from favor. Chant creature. So now, what is up with this? So every card has to deal with Monarch. Oh, wow. Entourage of Trust. This is another 5. Here we go. Vandal Blast. Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Different art, but I've definitely seen this card. It's got to overload. Destroy all artifacts you go control. It's a pretty forest. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, collectors. I've been wanting to open up these dragons collectors packs for a long time. Thought this was a cool set. And I want to see what's inside it. Warrior. Goblin. I definitely use that. United Battlefronts. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put 2 non-creature with mana 3 or less onto the battlefield. Rest. Okay. So that's not bad. So for 4, you can put the top. That's really good. I like how these cards look too. Nature's Rhythm. Search for the library for a creature card with X or less and on the battlefield. Oh, dude, that's awesome. With X or less, just straight up put on a. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're casting. Well, you're casting it for colorless. That's sweet. Fang Keeper's Familiar. Okay, it's a 3 drop or 3 color flash. Oh, sweet, love it already. So you can counter a spell, destroy an enchantment, or surveil 3. And you also get a 3/3 flash. That's pretty cool. Pretty card. These are all very pretty so far. Jaws of Defeat. Whenever a creature you control enters, target opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's player and its. That is a very specific card. Whenever a creature you control enters, they lose. The opponent loses life equal to the difference between that creature's power and its toughness. So you need a. I don't really see a great benefit of that. Stillness Emotion for 2 drop. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then, if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment. And put 5 cards from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. Whoa. Oh, wow. That's actually pretty awesome. So you mill your deck, and then if you're out, you look through everything and put in. That's pretty good. That's really good. Oh, wow. Look at that swamp. Oh, it's got the dragon on there. That's cool. The shadow. Man, these are awesome looking. Rylan Dawnbreaker, 3/4 dragon, flying vigilance. Another creature gets +1/+0, or you can do a summon a 2/2 soldier for 5. It's not great, but it's pretty looking dragon. Yeah, here Sonic Shrieker. This looks good. 3 color, 4/4 flyer. When it enters, it deals 2 damage to any target you gain 2 life. And if a player is dealt damage this way, they discard a card. That's not great. Jeskai Monuments. Oh yeah, these are the look for a card and then you get to do something cool with it. But not this one. You look for a card and then sacrifice to create 2/1/1 flyers. It's not great. Alchemist's Assistant. Lifelink. 2/1 lifelink. Exile target card from your Life encounter target creature. Yeah, it's alright. It's not great. Spectral Denial. X blue. This costs 1 less for each creature you control with 4 less counter. Less control. So this could just cost 1 blue if you control a few creatures with 4 or greater power and your opponent's tapped out. It's pretty good. Sultai Devotee. Zombie Snake Druid. Really? Oh, wow. I love it. For 2, it's a 2/1 Death Touch, and it's got a mana ability. For colorless, you can cycle it to a black, green, or blue. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, Zombie Snake Druid. Dragonback Lancer. A 3/3/4 flying mobilize pass. Aggressive negotiations. Target permanent reveals their hand. Choose a non-land card from it. Exile it. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you don't control. Probably won't do that. And then a Wingspan Stride. Enchant creature. +1/+1 of fly. Huh. For 1. It's actually pretty good. Might be good in my Infect deck. Just to give a quick bonus and a flyer. Okay. Daminara Collector. See what we got on here. Ooh, this one is tough to open. Again, really curious what everyone does with these pack. What do y'all do with them? It's a pretty insect. Dark Depths, nice. I did just get this card in the Monty Python Secret Lair. This was in that, but that's way cool. Way cool. Nice. Love it. Nice. Got a tutor. Look for a instant or sorcery. Useful in any deck you play blue in. 1 drop. I mean, one of the most useful cards for its price ever. Vexing Sphinx. Ooh, okay. Usually Sphinx costs a lot. This only costs 3. But it's got a cumulative upkeep of discard a card. When it dies, draw a card for each age counter on it. Okay. So it's a 4/4 flyer for 3. And you have to discard a card to upkeep. And then when it dies, you get a card for every age counter on it. So if you had a way to proliferate a bunch and then just let it die, you could draw a couple cards, get a blocker out of it, I guess. I mean, I guess there's a couple things you could do with it. And it's a 3/3. It's a 4/4 flyer, 4/3 for 3 draws per game. Oh, Triskelion, I know this one. It comes with 3+1/+1 counters. So this is good in a proliferate deck where you can just dump counters on it. And you can remove a counter at any time for not doing anything. Just do it. You don't have to tap it. So that's pretty cool. Love it. Nice. I'm very excited about this. I know other cards do things better, but Icy Manipulator, when I first started, was one of my favorite cards. I just thought it was so cool. That old artwork, was it Ice Age? It was a lot. It looked like a Rube Goldberg contraption made by someone that made Blair Witch Project. It was very creepy looking, but I love it. That's so cool. I didn't even know this was in the next. That's sweet. Favorite card so far. I love that. Okay, the Mace Enchantress. This is a good one. Whenever you cast enchantment spell, draw a card. That's great. Ovenize. Oh, yeah, turn target creature into a 0/1 sheet. These are fun. I mean, if you're just like just trying to have a funny deck, get a bunch of like this or turn into a frog, I think is another one. There's several ones that have that. Oh, that's pretty. I got a promo island. It's very cool. Looks like it's storming. These don't go wasted on me. I do really like the land cards, maybe a bit too much. I think these are really cool. Crop rotation, cool. I think this is probably banned now, but it's a great card. Um, you have to sacrifice the land, but it doesn't have to be a basic land what you're looking for, so you can get your best land out. That's fantastic. Avon Fate Shaper. When enters the battlefield, scry 4, and put them back in any order. It's great. Wow. And then you can do that anytime you want. And he's a wizard. He's 7. Cost 7. That's too expensive. I don't know. Maybe it's not. It's a pretty cool ability, though. Subterranean Scout Goblin. 2/1. When it enters, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. Okay. So. I mean, I don't have much to say about Seaton's Desire. Enchant creature 2/2. And then Threshold, all creatures must block it. Throw Death Touch on it, I guess. Remedy. Looks old. Prevent the next 5 damage that we dealt to any number of targets with any number you choose. I mean, just get a holy day at that point. I mean, just all combat damage is washed. Break Asunder. Destroy target artifact or enchantment for 2. So yeah, I got a card a little bit earlier that was the same thing, but you drew a card on top of it for the same price. Yeah, right past the column. Impulse, that's pretty. With the top 4 cards of your library, 1 in your hand, and the rest on the bottom for 2. Right past all that. And the last one is the Innistrad Midnight Hunt, which was the werewolves. I mean, I guess those were cool. I didn't yeah, we'll see. I didn't collect the I didn't collect that one too much. But it may be fun. I've always kind of wanted to build a werewolf deck. Okay, Scarecrow. 2, add 1 mana of any color is its ability. That's all right. Otherworldly Gaze. That's pretty. Look at the top 3 cards. Put any number of them in your graveyard and the rest on the top of your order. Okay. For 1. That's fantastic. So you can scry 3 and then graveyard on top of your library in any order you choose. It's pretty good. Silversmith. Ooh. Okay. In the comments, any card that has Smith in it happens to be my last name, and I'm making a Smitty deck. I've gone by Smitty pretty much my whole life, and I thought it'd be funny. There aren't any good cards that have it, but I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, I have a bunch, but I know I've missed a bunch. So Smith cards, please leave in comments. Consider this is a good card. Again, scry 1, put it in the graveyard, draw a card for 1. It's fantastic. Lunar Frenzy. Target creature gets XO and first strike and trample. Okay. I mean, that's a nice little boost. It's going to first strike you and kill you and damage you. Love it. A grizzly ghoul, zombie bear. Okay, so there may be some fun combinations with zombie animals. Combining that with Bloomburrow. I haven't seen any zombie animals. So like, yeah, that'd be fun. So it enters the battlefield for a +1/+1 counter for each creature that died this turn. And it's a 4/3 for 4. It's pretty good. It's pretty powerful for what it is. Nice. Look at that swamp. That's pretty. That's cool. Very cool. Take it. Old Stick Fingers. That's a cool card. The top. That's it. When you cast a spell, reveal cards from the top of your library to reveal X cards, which is in the casting cost. Put all creature cards into your graveyard and the rest of the bottom of your library. And then power and toughness equal to number of creatures in your graveyard. So if he's not, if he is late in the game and you have a ton of creatures in there, you just cast him for it. Wow. You cast him for just green and black and save the rest of your mana, and then you get like a 6/6 out there or whatever. How many creatures? That's pretty cool. Okay. Stalwart Pathlighter. For 3, you get a 3/1 Vigilance with Coven. Beginning your combat, you control 3 or more creatures. Creatures being indestructible. That's pretty good. Probably I don't have a use for it, but it's probably pretty good. Sun Gold Sentinel. When it enters or attacks, exile 1 card from the graveyard. Yeah. Okay. So it's got Coven also, and it gets hexproof with Coven. It's a 3/2 for 2. I mean, it's not bad. There's a lot that needs to happen for that to a Hound Tamer, Lion Tamer. For 3, you get a 3/3 trample daybound, and then it turns to a 4/4 trample. And then you can put a counter on target creature, and wolves and werewolves have trample. So almost a necessary, well, not necessary, but if you're in a werewolf deck, anything that is a global werewolf boost would definitely be beneficial. Harvest Stride Infiltrator. Another werewolf. Werewolf goes from a 3/2 to a 4/4 in red. Gisa, Glorious Resurrector. Just a 4/4 for 4. If a creature an opponent controls with dial, exile it. In your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled onto the. Whoa. So when a creature dies, it gets exiled by this. Then it comes to your turn. It gets decayed and put under your control. That's pretty awesome. What's this? Baneblade Scoundrel Werewolf. A 4/3 to a 5/4. It's hard to read. It's hard to say. And it's not great. Pretty powerful for the casting cost. Sigardian Savior. Here's a mythic. Angel for 5. When it enters, if you cast it, return up to 2 creatures mana 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's pretty good. And the final one for the day is a Beast Clue. Ew. It's gross. Cool. Well, thank you. I hope you all had fun. We will be doing a lot more of these. I pulled out this many packs, and my box doesn't even look like I took anything out. So on to the next one.